We broadcasting. Ustream is up. Hello there.
What's up, Ustream?
Yeah, because it's 33 seconds left this song.
Can you hear us or they hear the music?
No, what I was saying was, if you would have put Jasmine, just put Auto in there now, so we can put Auto and go to the, yeah. My email should be still up.
I think y'all need some appliances. You sit
Go to Google.
This is
Type in Google.
like a wash, right?
Gmail.
Oh. A tractor.
Go ahead. I might have to type it in. Door. That should be up in there. Boom. Get it real quick. I don't know if she is titled, but that's the only thing.
Alright, so when we come back, we gonna what? Leave?
No, simply be on. We already behind. That's Liz that we go for, right? Liz, there we go. Now we gotta guess. I hate guessing. No. 35. Stay tuned, bro.
I didn't see the other one there, was it?
News drop on there. Wait, where you going? I'm gonna download this one. This is the one we looking for. News drop, yeah, that's the one. Come on, when we read the news. So what we're gonna do is go to Simply D's Dumb Moment, right? And then we're gonna come back. You can do a heat drop. We don't do heat drops anymore. It should be on it. Where the hell is this Dumb drop? You can do a heat drop, and then we'll go into the news drop. Here.
You looking for the dumb
Gear
drop idea?
of drop. Which gear of drop? Is that the gear
Dear
of drop?
OC drop.
Alright.
Tony's drop is gonna be labeled Tony's Dumb Dumb.
So I download that one too. There you go.
How long we got?
1 second. Let me just try to get this out. Now I'm hoping that we got 18 seconds. So we gotta download here, right? I gotta come up real quick. When they hit it, come on. So you gotta wait till that go all the way up because download is starting. Alright, say look, I'm gonna take this. Where you going? Stay tuned, drop. Hit that. Remind me to go ahead too. And documents. I'm gonna go ahead and erase all this thing. Open conversation. Paste. Alright.
I don't know why this right?
Huh? Dum dum, yeah. Get the dum dum done right.
Just my.
When you're ready, you can fade it when you're ready.
You
You ready? Dum dum moment. Please bring us back. We're gonna go to the dum dum moment. He gonna bring us back. He gonna do the drop. Then you do the dum.
Hey, this is that girl Liz, and we are back. You are tuned into Open Conversation Show right here on Heat 100 Radio. With another dumb did out there. So stay.
Wow. Okay,
It's
so
cut
the
off like
Sweetie
that.
Dum Dum moment is titled. Make sure if you're going to talk about someone in your native tongue that they don't understand your language. Let me repeat that. Make sure if you're going to talk about someone in your native tongue, they do not understand your language. So, for instance, If I were to say "Como estás," you would answer "Muy bien." Okay? Now, I can't speak fluent Spanish, but I do understand it. So I had these two dum-dums that I was working with who happened to be Spanish. They see me, they decide they want to talk about me, but they want to talk about me in Spanish. So as I'm listening to these two dum-dums, wondering how I should bust them, you know, they going on and on and on, just having a good old time talking about me. So finally, one of the dum-dums said something that was kind of funny, so I started laughing. So now the both of the dum-dums are looking at me like, what are you laughing at?
You know what I'm talking about.
You know, so I look at them and I say, I know what you just said. So now they're looking at me and they're puzzled and they're like, oh, you know what we just said? I said, yes. The whole time we were standing here, you two dum-dums were talking about me, but you didn't think I understood Spanish. I understand very well what you were saying. You better be lucky I have a sense of humor and I didn't decide to write you two dum-dums up. Okay? Have a good day. The next time you want to talk about somebody, make sure they don't understand your native language. Boa, boa, which is dum-dum.
Boa, boa.
Okay,
If
now.
you're not listening to Open Conversation, you're a boa, boa.
Or muda,
What's that?
dummy.
Go ahead, get your pens and paper and write it down.
I ain't got nothing to say.
But he just looked like he ain't gonna touch
That
that
is
one.
true though, because people
They do it all the time.
you don't know who can speak your language, or you know what I mean. So people have been busted doing that.
Exactly.
Especially in the Chinese. Yo, let me tell you
Chinese
this
store,
story.
yeah, they do it a
Oh
lot.
man, yo, I never
But we
knew.
know we don't understand that.
No, that's what I was going to say. Back in the day, I was up Fifth and with a cousin's supermarket at Fifth and Rockland, I guess that is. No, that's like Fifth near
yeah.
Edison High School up that way.
Right.
And we was in a Chinese store, and it was a black guy in there, and they was talking, and he just bust out and started talking back to him. And you should have. Oh man, I've never seen nobody jaw drop. Because I dropped. I'm like, yo, I thought he was joking because, I mean, we do that all the time.
Yeah, right.
Like we know what we talking about. We don't know nothing. But this boy actually, because when they turned it all, look, I said, oh, he must know what he's talking about. Look. So they was kind of salty that, you know, so that's true. Man. And for people that don't know our native tongue, stop trying to talk like this.
What?
Look,
What
you
y'all
know what I
talking
mean?
It's not I mean.
Oh, see?
Not I mean.
Nah, I mean. I said, nah, I mean. So
That's from my favorite movie, Hustle and Flow.
speaking of that,
No.
No.
Would he be like, man? No,
Yeah,
go
know
ahead,
what I mean,
don't
man?
take it away.
look. Well, Empire's season finale was last night. I guess I'll go there since everybody else probably on the radio went there. So I guess I'll go there. You watch Empire?
I do, but I didn't catch it last night. I got the rundown there from Alicia.
You got?
You
What
ain't
she say?
listen
She
much.
think
She liked it. She
She
said
liked
it's a
the
hot
last
show.
one?
Yeah.
the last 3 episodes I think sucked.
Really?
Can I get a high
I
five,
think
Mr.
sucked.
Mark
They
Five?
went.
They went so
backwards.
soap opera,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Yeah, what you
And
think?
it's funny, I said
Devon in
that.
the back like,
Yeah.
that's his favorite genre.
the part that got me last week when the little girl's mom came and then Lucia's talking about, no, wait, that's my child. I'm like, did I switch to like General Hospital or something?
Yeah, it's
Is this a black song? It was
Well, I
whack.
understand why he did that, though.
You know what?
I understand why he did it, but you didn't build that up at all. You didn't even hit.
They just
He
hit you
didn't
with
even.
it. They just no type of hint or
When
nothing.
the little girl came around, he didn't even like look at her sideways and like, what's she doing here? So he just embraced his granddaughter, which is great, but that's not good writing.
Yeah,
Because then you gonna come
yeah.
because there's a gun, and I'm like, are you? It was whack.
Because last night was just
Was whack.
Everybody sleep with every damn body.
It was whack.
I watched it in the morning because, of course, I'm working at night. So when I go home, the DVR I put on, and it was just like, what the heck is going on? I mean, the beginning, it's a good show. In the beginning, it had me. I was excited. Like, I was watching it. I can't say where I was watching it because I wasn't my job. But, but now it's just like, wow.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was like,
And
the build up in the episodes it left you with like wanting more. The episode before this and this last one, it was whack.
Last night they leave me wanting more. I heard he was in jail. We got locked up something.
It was whack. I'm gonna watch it just because now I'm invested in it. but it was a number 10 for me. It's about a 6.5, 7.
And I didn't like they didn't
high
have
ratings still, man.
Hakeem
Huh?
on it
You
enough.
give it a little pretty guy rating there.
They didn't.
Still,
They
man.
didn't. Yeah,
6.5,
they didn't. They
7,
just
I mean.
like didn't. Last night, Hakeem wasn't even really part. Like he wasn't on as much as he was, and he's a major person on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had him. You know, look at the end. It's like that was his most powerful scene, and I seen him do more powerful scenes in the
Yeah.
other episodes, and it was like I don't know. You know what was up.
I
Speaking
mean,
of dumb boy, why you could kill Malik off?
Yeah, that's another thing I ain't like. Why they kill Yoga off, man?
listen,
Yoga.
it's like they getting all this praise, which the show is good, and I'm so proud that Fox took the chance to air something like that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
shout
salute
out
to
to
that,
the
definitely.
Fox.
Yeah.
However, Fox got all the dope shows though. Like
Yeah.
for real, Hell's Kid, like this all the good shows. But it's like they're trying to rush
it.
this storyline.
Yeah, and that's what I
And
didn't
it's like in the beginning, it wasn't like that, and you need that. I'm an avid reader, everybody knows that, and I love my hood books, amongst other things, mysteries and things. So I need a backstory. I need the build up. I need the. Don't just
throw it at you.
throw it at me.
That's what my mom said.
Because then
My
I'm
mom
gonna be
said
like,
she
oh,
just,
well.
like, it was like everything. It was like bam, 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 bam. That didn't give us a chance to absorb the first thing because you got hit with that, and then you got hit with another.
Or you
like,
throwing it,
like,
you're
you know.
introducing new scenes, and it's like, wait, where'd that come from? How come that's something we should have
Yeah.
had hinted to, like,
Yeah. And
since the third episode. But anyway, shout out to
shout out
Empire.
to yeah, definitely,
and
definitely.
Fox,
They breaking
but
numbers and making money, and shout out to all
that's
the
the
actors.
only show that has gained every week new viewers. The only show that has done that, and I think the history of Fox.
Yeah, what they hit 15, 20 million?
Because most shows, you get it usually is you get in the first couple episodes, you get all your, you get a high viewership, and then it starts dropping off.
Right.
Theirs
That
has
game.
gained, and they're the only show that has ever done that. So shout out to them. Like I'm still gonna watch that.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're not saying that it's a bad show.
I just need Teddy P or what's the dude?
Oh, the writer.
Teddy P, Billy G, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he just
Like,
gotta
come on.
slow it down. I think, but you know what I think? I don't think that it was expected to do what it did, and because they only had a certain amount of episodes,
That makes
as
sense.
they wrote, they was like, "Dang, we only got 2 episodes to fill all this in," because I wasn't thinking that we already guaranteed next season. So it was just tasting the water. Like perfect example, Power. They didn't know that they was going to be as strong as they was. So now they went back after the season end. That's when they start shooting again.
Yeah.
Because you didn't, 50 Cent a smart businessman. He didn't want to invest into another season if it's not picked up.
Right.
He could take his money and go do something else. But when he seen it start getting hot, that put pressure on the writers to, you got to write. You got to write. Because now we got, with season 2 is already done. They starting to shoot season 3 already. So, shout out to all the writers and stuff like that. Carla Morales, shout out to you. And the Book of Nimrod team, they got an event. I'll give you the information later on that's coming up down Main Street. So, it's a lot going on, a lot of moves being made. Shout out to Black with his film. What's the name of his film he got coming out?
Which one?
Yeah, I know.
He had a
working.
couple.
That boy working. Shout out, salute to Black, man. He doing his thing, but I'm gonna definitely get all the information.
That's the male version of Simply Monica right there. Black is a hustler and get his in a legitimate way. You know what I mean? That's my brother there. So it's good to see men like yourself, and this is one of the reasons why we're gonna have the men empowerment show, so these young kids can see that there's like Simply D and Lawrence, aka Divine, Mark 5, Black, Calvin, like. Kevin John, like guys that are still cool, but about something. Not that foolishness, negativity, pants sagging or trying to be something or impress somebody.
Trying to be in the streets and do things.
With your old selves.
Well, I still do a backflip.
Okay. And be in the bed for a week.
2 weeks.
Couple days.
2 weeks.
Recover.
Couple days after that.
Make sure you stay tuned in because this is we've done shows on bullying before. I'm really excited to see Zai back in the station with us. Seeing how she's grown in her anti-bullying campaign. I wasn't able to go to my sister's event last night due to the family issues. So you know, I'm sure it was successful and nice. I will definitely be at the big fundraiser event, but you know, I'm kind of excited to see her back in the studio, see how she's came, you know, or how far she has come in her campaign. So I
I'm glad
can't
about
wait.
the well. I can't wait to address this bullying thing because, in fact, my news today will be about bullying as something that happened in Philadelphia yesterday. So that's
Oh,
my
is that the
news.
story you put up?
Yes.
You know what? Hold on.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do. Divine, let's go to the news break now, since we are excited about this.
You're listening to the Open Conversation Show.
Yeah.
Coming up
Listen.
next
Look,
is our news stories, the ones that we think we need to talk about. So stay tuned, and
we're
we'll
gonna
be
bring
right
us in.
And we're back. You're listening to Open Conversation on Heat 100 Radio. You got your man Simply D, Mark 5, and that girl is in the studio. What?
Nothing. My name is supposed to go before Mark 5. No, I'm just not.
I didn't know we had a certain,
know I'm
building, a
spoiled.
certain level of building. But
Well, you know what? Okay, ladies before gentlemen. There you go.
I'm
But
spoiled.
now we're trying to make sure that you go before me.
Wow.
Just saying.
But basically, think about it. It is that works because you got that girl Liz, Simply D, Miss Darkchild, Engineer Divine, and the boy Mark 5, and that makes up 5.
Oh my God.
That was cool. Don't hate. What you got, Simply D? Let's talk about some news for Liz to get at. Go right to, cut off. Go ahead.
So before I jump into my news fact, let me say this. I want to shout out to the family that were in attendance at the Sixers game last night for the police officer who lost his life, Robert Wilson III. Shout out to them. We had a good time. They noticed and recognized who I was, which was amazing to me. And it was a good evening. We had a good time. Now, for my news fact. Yesterday, a young lady got pulled into the office by the office of the school and by the principal, who I feel as though both were bullying her. She had been wearing a hoodie for some time now. They had not enforced the dress code at the school. It was relaxed. She's been wearing this hoodie that says Black Lives Matters since school has started. A white parent saw her hoodie, went to the principal and said, that hoodie is offensive to me. So she was brought to the office and told, either you take the hoodie off and go back to class, or you will sit here until you decide to do so. And the only reason she says she decided after talking to her mom to take the hoodie off is because she had a science project to turn in. Otherwise, she would not have taken the hoodie off. But this the fact that they forced her to take off this hoodie because another parent said it was offensive to them, to me, is bullying. So those are the things that I was putting on Instagram today. The name of the school is Gerard Academy Music Program, GAMP, located at 2136 West Whitner. Phone number 215-952-8590. The principal name is Karen Dahmer. Call the switchboard tomorrow and light them up, because this type of thing should not been happening. I've been calling all day long. I was, the principal's in the meeting, but that incident didn't happen. Really, why do we have pictures if it didn't happen? It's not over, trust me, because Simply D is on the case, and I'm just one of many. That's my news.
Now, wait a minute, real quick.
Okay.
Get that information again, because yeah, that's right. I'm Instagram, and if you watch this,
The name of the school is Gerard Academy Music Program, GAMP, located at 2136 West Whitner. The phone number is 215-952-8590. The principal's name is Karen Dahmer. Light them up.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Y'all that got Simply D fired up.
Y'all fired up all day.
One thing,
not over.
I'm gonna say this. That's kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how that was offensive when we've had, and I'm not really trying to make this a white black thing, but we've had kids in schools who wear, those bracelets for cancers, and it says "I love boobies" or boobs or whatever that bracelet says. You know what I mean? I don't understand how that, Black Lives Matter. I don't get how that's offensive. And she's been wearing it. It would have been different if they would have said, "Listen, you cannot wear that in the beginning of the year, or whenever she started wearing it."
Right.
because I do get that. Because
I get
it's
that too.
about perception. It's, you have to be politically correct. I get all of that. But just because one parent felt that it was offensive, you shouldn't. To me, that was. I don't necessarily say it was bullying, but it can be traumatizing to a child who is expressing themselves.
Well,
and you didn't tell me this in the beginning of the year when I first started wearing it. And if I'm not mistaken, those sweatshirts and those T-shirts have been out since all of the black, police shootings have been out. That's been a saying.
Exactly.
So it's not like it just came out 2 days ago.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like this is something new. And surprisingly, all of a sudden today, all the students were told that they're now going to start holding them accountable for a stricter dress code all of a sudden. So that's just really whack. And it's not over. Trust me, it's not over.
All right.
Okay, so there's some things in the works that are going to go down.
Let me explain something real quick. Heat 100 Radio ain't responsible for nothing that we say here on Open Conversation. So if you have any complaints, any suggestions, anything that you feel as though that you would like to add to the show, you can call me personally at the Sador LLC office, 215-909-6070. Just in case you want to give some input or you have something to say about anything that we speak about here, Thursday, 6 to 8. So I just wanted to get that out there because I can't say that Heat 100 Radio is not responsible for that drop. I'm going to get it, though. What you got, Liv? I guess I'll be in the studio soon. They text me, so they will definitely be here in a little bit.
So, okay. Y'all know I like these crazy news stories because I just don't understand people. And I really, my background is psychology, and I just like to get into people's minds and understand why they do some of the foolishness they do. So this Illinois mom shoots her TV with a rifle to get kids to watch less TV. So she felt her kids were watching too much TV, came in the room. The kids was in the room and shot her 50-inch flat screen TV out with a shotgun.
Dumb.
And she got arrested.
Dumb.
And charged. But I just want to point this out. Aren't you the parent?
Yeah.
And if your kids are,
turn the TV off.
Okay, so you know where I'm going with this.
Turn the TV off.
Because I'm not understanding how. I mean, was your kids bullying you? Were your kids did they tie you up in your room or and let them? I don't get that.
Obviously, they run the household.
Apparently.
But I would not have shot my 50-inch TV. Turn the TV off. I'd have took the remote. Boop. Good night.
I'm not. I might have taken it down. I might have hit the remote. I'm just
giving me sound effects like crazy.
No, I'm with him on that one. When I first heard it, I was like, wait, she's the mom, and because you're tired of your kids watching this TV or playing video games or whatever it is they were doing. Not a handgun though, a whole shotgun. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they are charging her.
Yeah.
I just had to bring that to y'all because that was just
reckless abandonment of a TV.
No, because the kids
reckless abandonment of a TV. Look, why did I just have to sit there and rethink what you just said before I said something like reckless abandonment of a TV?
No, because the kids were there.
Wow.
Yeah, but that is a waste of a good 50-inch flat screen. You know your homeowner insurance ain't gonna pay for that.
No, they probably said something happened to it. They ain't say they.
No, you can't. Boo Boo Kitty. Boo Boo Kitty is all over the news. Picture, mugshot, and all. Yeah, but that's my little. Yeah, she needs to be in Tony's Simply D's dumb moment.
Who, her?
This Jen.
Yeah, because she's a real dumb.
Who does that?
I know.
She look bad too, y'all. Y'all go Google it. I'm telling you, she look bad. Bags, all of them.
You know what's funny? I'm great. We're gonna sit down and get with our lawyers and write a letter to Google because every time something come up like that at work, they do. Because I'm gonna tell you, they be at work, they be like that girl is. Google it. I'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Don't be co-signing her with Google until they cut her a check.
Yeah.
My mom said that. My mom said we was talking about something, and I was like, I don't know. Google it. She said, like Liz, Google it. I said, I'm gonna get a shirt that say like that girl Liz. Google it. I'm telling you, this summer we gonna get some stuff. Yo, that's copyright, so don't be trying to.
Don't be, if I see you in it, I'ma hurt you.
Yeah, we gonna have to snatch that off your back.
I'm bringing my lawyer.
Big time.
But
Shout
that's
out
funny.
to our fans.
So what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, check us out on Ustream. Let me break it down real quick.
With the person,
go ahead.
The person who acknowledged me last night when I was with Officer Wilson's family said, "Hey, I know you." I was like, "Yeah, you do." He was like, "Yeah, you down with Shador? I'll be watching y'all on Ustream." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up."
I know, like I work in Norristown. I'm telling you, people like, you look so familiar. I know you from somewhere. You live in North. Nope. I'm like, it's probably, social media, and then we get into, they be like, yeah, like, oh, okay. I'm like,
Well, all I just ask is for all our listeners to support Open Conversation. Let your family and friends know about Open Conversation. And if you missed any show here on Heat 100 Radio, you can go to YouTube and search Sador, SADIOR LLC, and watch all the past shows from Open Conversation, from OC2 back in last summer. You can check that out with some of the artists and different things. Shows. Yeah, all the talk shows that we did live, Open Conversation TV, I call it, so that way people can tell the difference. Which Saturday, we're doing the Men's Empowerment Circle for Open Conversation TV. So we back at it, man. We definitely back at, the weather's breaking. I know we heard we're getting some snow tomorrow, but that's going to snow them. They ain't going to stop us because
let's not talk about that.
We moving right now. We making things happen. Saturday, we'll be out and about at Simply Monica's red carpet event, which I'm going to get all that information to you. So make sure you get a pen or your phone out so I can give you that information.
What caught your attention in the news?
What caught my attention? Nothing. Because I get tired of the news. That's why I'm letting y'all do the news day to day. I'm not talking about it. Because you know why? I get frustrated. All right, you know what? No. One did catch my attention. The teen boys that shot that man.
I was just getting ready to say that.
And this is why I don't want to talk about certain news because I get peed off because it's like, that's one of the reasons why we have men empowerment. So that way, we can get some of these young men to understand that look at the big picture, man. You know what I mean? You're not just hurting the family, you're hurting your family because now they got to pay court fees. They got to write you. You're not getting out. They're going to try to charge you for murder 1 or 2 or whatever they do. And you destroy 2 families.
Yeah.
And for what?
And one thing I thank God, because, his daughter usually walks with him to walk the dog.
Wow.
And she didn't go that night because it was after 8:30 and it was too late for her to come to be with the man that got shot and subsequently died. Like there was nothing but, somebody's higher power because she usually walks the dog with her dad.
Right.
And it's just crazy. Like I don't even want to, because I'm gonna get all emotional.
Well, that's why I went to the story. That's because I get peed off.
This setting up for our men's empowerment on Saturday. One of you, if there's a crowd of you, should take the higher road and say to your dumb friends, let's not do that. I mean, if just saying that might hesitate and keep them from committing and doing something stupid for a second. I mean, because that was real stupid. Somebody needs to speak the hell up and say, yo, man, let's not do that.
Yeah, I mean, it goes perfectly with, our topic today because sometimes kids feel like, okay, that peer pressure or bullied into things. And, it's okay to and I know I'm going to probably repeat this later on, but I just have to say this now. It's okay to be a leader and not a follower.
Yes.
It's okay. Learn to I learned how to hang with, I had friends, but I learned how to hang with myself. If they was going to do something crazy, look, I holler at y'all. Because I don't want no parts of that, But it goes back to the fear that I knew that I had of my parents where I would get in trouble. Or I didn't want to feel that wrath when I got in the house because I got caught doing something. So, I don't know. But it's just crazy. This stuff that, like,
it's just
you ruining your life over, and then they didn't even get anything.
Yeah. And you're 14 and you want to spend the rest of your life in jail for what?
Well, on a good note, real quick, before we go into DJ Manny Strong's mix, me and Simply D is working on some giveaways, which I want to talk to that girl Liz also. Starting in April, we're going to have some things going on that we're going to be giving away some things. So definitely stay tuned, and pass the word. We ready to go in. That's all I can say. But you're tuned in to Sador Presents Open Conversation here on Heat 100 Radio. I just want y'all to know that we definitely appreciate you. We're not just saying it. I mean, we mean it from the heart. Open Conversation works very hard to get here and entertain you and give you some education
show.
And a good quality show that's real, that's not scripted, and that's what we do. We'll be right back after DJ Manny Strong mix. Yeah, that is. You got it, Devon.
Turn it up. Now it's time for the Thursday mix with DJ Manny Strong.
What's up, world? This is King Midas to everything and all that. And you're tuned into Sador Presents Open Conversation Show on Heat 100 Radio. Now it's time for that Thursday mix with DJ Manny Strong. Let's get it.
I'm not sure.
It didn't matter. I'm just
What a text from mom.
All the black just like black, just make sure Black Lives Matter. All the black brothers. And for the next 2 days, once they all got them, they're all wearing the t-shirts to school.
Same day.
Forward me a picture, and I'm flooding it with Instagram and Facebook and all that. And you see what the schools do when they do that.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about even taking the day off and going out to the stars.
So let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. That didn't make no sense. I mean, and it was funny because one of the mothers contacted me and was like, "Yo, I need your help." I'm like, "You need help for what?" He was like, "I need your help with this going on." I was like, "All right, cool."
You want to do announcements before we do
You want to do this? Yeah, no, we can. I was trying to wait for them to get here. They just texted me and said they were running a little late. I told them to text me to get outside. Because I ain't really want to
this
run.
ain't really
we can go into it. Because I ain't want to run it to 7 to 8 topic, but so we can just do that. I was trying to have them here at 6:30 so we can do the introduction and who they are and all that. Then go into the DLC and the third episode. And then do the movie topic and 7 8. That's the way I'm going to try to set it up. We go out at 6:30 is all I say. Here, Manny Strong at 6:30. Then introduce the guest, talk about them. At 7 at the Dark Child segment. And this one does real beginning. The Dark Child 7 o'clock, lottery set, we go to the book. So that's the way it's gonna be laid out. That way we have more time with the guests. Right. That's an hour and well if they hear the hour and a half. Right.
Ustream, they can hear us, right?
Yeah, they hear us.
Ustream, what's up? This is your man Simply J. I'm taking Dum Dum moments. If you want to send me a Dum Dum moment, send it to www.ocsimplyd@gmail.com. I look forward to reading it.
I'm saying www.
It's not www.
No, that's a website.
OC
Simply
D@gmail.com.
There you go.
Send me a Dum Dum moment.
Let's start it here.
You just got off the boat.
You just got off the boat.
Got some special things coming up in the month of April. Y'all better get at us. Better stay tuned because we got some big stuff coming up.
Looking at me.
Yo, this beer OC leather, new string, I think I'm gonna have about 5 words. Let me see. Try to say it in my head. 1 word 5 times, I'm saying. I ain't even playing. Ain't even a whole bunch of conversation.
No sun, you can see who's in it all. Girl, you know that I'm in that.
I know that ain't look right. Up to the R.
Huh?
No, I was looking at. I'm trying to post that video on YouTube. So on that, see presents
Open Conversation Show.
No change.
Every Thursday, 6 to 8, I listen to my man.
No, I mean,
I listen to my man. That's the my man Simply Deep Rock. That's what I call him.
What's the t-shirt?
This Zion
It's playing on the air now?
Yeah.
It dropped?
Yeah, I put it on already.
Yeah.
I put it in between the songs.
You gonna text that? I got you.
Let me throw it in again. Huh? Hold on.
Open Conversation.
I got the black ones on. I had to switch up because I wore my black one already.
I couldn't find my. I got
Those
two
look
white
nice, man. I ain't gonna lie. I love them shit.
but
I gotta get some pictures. Hold up.
oh Lord, don't
Oh.
say that my black's hard, man.
This is my joint. Turn that up a little bit. That's the shot. It's nice, good music though. No, you can't get the mic. That's right. Oh, you know what? Take it there. No, that's good enough. That's good enough.
It's time to be a man now.
I can't be it.
Take the glasses off.
Bounce. I guess it means it's not something.
I guess not. That's why I just sit there like, I don't know. Which one of the list is demographic good? It's two up here. Hot topic. Or this one without the one without the topic. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away.
It's time to be a man now. I don't need you can keep it money. I don't want you gonna throw it up in my face. I'm sleeping. You can keep it money.
Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
She do it all night.
How many times? 5 and a half minutes.
She make that thing go. Trippity drop. That's my dream. Trippity drop. Trippity drop.
I know, but
Get it? On my mind, girl, I know you ready. Can't stop. Love it the way you got me obsessed with sex. Undeniable. Like I wanna get it when you want it.
Mixing in anytime you're ready.
For a minute, could you get up in a minute when you want it? Every Thursday, 6 to 8, I listen to my man, Simply Deep. Open Conversation on Beat 100 Radio. She loves spotlight. She make that thing go. Trippity drop. Eyes in my dreams. Trippity drop. Trippity drop.
Yo, this is your boy Mark 5. We in the building, Open Conversation on Beat 100 Radio. You see in the background, you see you here. You got Simple D, you got that girl Liz, and that boy Divine, the engineer. Tune in now. It's a free app. Download.
I gotta say shout out to my boys down.
Bring it back.
Four.
I gotta do all that.
Stuff like the 7 o'clock draft also.
No, because it says, well, you know what? It don't say nothing about her segment. Somebody else
like
did
lottery.
it.
That's a lottery draft.
Don't say nothing
Did
about
you make
it.
one off at 7 o'clock also?
Yeah, but I don't think I got to get everybody's off. Email. If it's in there, it's not titled. What's
Yeah. You make one for 7 o'clock then?
Yeah, she did.
She
I did.
Yeah, but is it on there? You see Liz's name at 7 o'clock?
No.
It say, wait, hold up. So
Yeah, the wait, hold up one.
he
I
put
did,
it in
I
there
just
because
put it
he
in.
liked that one line.
Yeah, I just put it in there when I went back on.
Yeah. I feel like a
Stay tuned.
90-year-old woman.
Say, Liz, wait. Where you going? They say or something like that. Liz, wait, stop right there. You want right there. Liz, start intro, stay tuned.
Sorry, y'all.
Drop.
That's the back one.
I know, right? Go down. But I'll put it on there last.
Stay tuned.
Where? Stay
No.
tuned, drop? No.
You didn't change the name of it,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah, then that's not it.
There you go.
Yeah, wait, hold up, right there.
Yeah, because it don't have a name on it. That's why. You can play that.
That's the lottery one.
Yeah, the lottery. Then no, play the wait. No, play the lottery. Then wait. Then we'll come back in. Yes.
So this about to go over in like 2 minutes. And we still got 5 minutes to go. 3 minutes into this all right.
Eating healthy, eating nuts. Someone is healthy nut diet or a heart diet that my girl got on. It's worth it.
Oh my God! So I just can't help it. You're just so adorable.
Hey, Marilyn.
You're just so adorable.
Hey, John. I'll let them. How are you?
Excuse me, ma'am.
You didn't even acknowledge the birthday shout out that I gave you.
Hold up.
When?
No, we're not right that.
I gotta get you one. I gotta get you one. I've been doing like a lot of things.
I was so excited.
Let's get 55 seconds. When it's already up here.
I'm great. Passing, like with good grades. We having our moment. Minus, yes. Minus with all that. Wait, what you say on that? No. He said.
Minus the all that.
What is that?
Yeah,
The everything and all that. All right, just to fill y'all in, real quick. We're gonna do
we use streaming, so don't say anything that don't want nobody to know.
say
Don't be on
hi.
the right. Look. I always try to tell people right from the door.
Don't pick your nose. You know, just underwear.
You good.
No, people have done that because they
Oh yeah.
forget.
This thing get dangerous. Right in front of the camera. I was like, yo.
So we're going to do, when we come back, we're going to do a couple announcements, and then we're going to do the Dear OC letter. How old are you? 22. Oh, okay. I ain't really was that, but you know, when I tell you, because that's the one I got. Listen,
You ever
respect
heard
my gangster.
I always
Respect
tell
my
her,
gangster.
Liz again.
Why did you pick that?
They
Artist.
So when they say don't pay no attention, they look.
Somebody dead.
No, I'm just saying.
That's their perspective.
You gotta open it up.
Listen here.
I don't see letter.
I got Zai.
Yeah, but I don't think I put it up yet. She got a don't say it. Alright, well, I know it was one, but I don't see it name.
Everybody can feel free to chime in.
I think we've been in this position before. With Zai in the room. Yeah, I'll bring us back. I'll give a shout out to the announcement. Introduce the guests.
I'll bring it back. I'm sorry, I'm taking it down the man and pay it up.
I'll bring it back.
Somebody pays up the drum.
Wait, yeah, for myself.
Hey, it's approximately 7 o'clock. Stop looking at the lottery.
Welcome to the Pennsylvania Lottery.
Come on and tune in to Open Conversation on Heat 100 Radio. We'll be right back.
And we're back live in the studio. This is your man Simply D, sitting next to you know who. That girl is who's about to come at you with some stuff. Take it.
What? You give me a look. If you're following us on Ustream, then you can see our guests are in the building. I'm so excited to have my little Zai here. I'm so excited to have Sprite in the building and talking about bullying. Like, not that I'm not happy to see you too, but you know that's my boo right there. Wait. I got this. That's Zai mommy. That's what we call the Zai mommy. And we got King. Wait. What's that phrase again? What?
We're gonna have him say it. You know,
I got it because I just love it. It's priceless.
We heard. I was like, oh, that's that.
I'm like, did he just say that? Okay. King Midas in the building, so I'm very excited. But before we do that, I want to shout out to my boss, Miss Christina, who is listening for the first time. Thank you for the support. Also, I'm a manager at Sears Hardware and Appliance, and we are having our friends and family. Because I work there, this is a free advertisement. Just because I work there, just for this one time.
We get a discount.
Calm down. Yeah. Are you not friend and family? Jeez. So if you need a new refrigerator or washer, dryer, stove, whatever, we got microwave, of course. You writing this down?
Yes.
Okay.
I want my friends and family discount.
Okay.
Right.
I got you, boo. No, seriously, I'm at the store at 2811 Decal Pike in Norristown. 15% off of all floor appliances and 10% off almost everything else. So make sure you come check us out this Sunday.
Wait a minute, it's only on to Sunday?
Only Sunday. You got a word?
Yeah.
Okay. Send your boo.
You just hold it. How about
I
that?
got you. Okay. You call me with that credit card number.
No, we won't be doing that.
You sure? I'll be having a micro. What you want?
What
y'all need? Right, you need a refrigerator?
I need a microwave, 80-inch screen television.
We don't have those.
Somebody,
The sit-on kind.
Oh, we got them. Oh, trust. And we got the real ones, the Craftsman. So definitely check it out if you need something. Come see us. So let me introduce my guest, or guest. I'm so excited. So I need King Mike. Why you sitting there looking all shy, but you was all like, you here, you threw his hands up, I'm here. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
I am King Midas. I say the everything and all that. And that's
Can I steal that?
Yeah, it's all yours.
I'm the everything and all that. Y'all heard that?
But I say that because I don't just do one thing. I'm a drummer, a rapper, singer, audio engineer. I do a lot. I do a lot of things. So that's pretty much what I'm here for. You know, I've been working with Zai for a few months now. You know, we're producing something huge, something crazy. We got a single out now called Pretty Girl. I just jumped on it. And we've just been pushing that record. You know, we got plenty more to come.
All right, cool. Sitting to his, I gotta turn this way left is, I'll be like looking crazy. Miss Sprite, you want to say hi to everybody?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hi. Sprite Livingston of Momray Music.
All right. Miss Natasha.
I thought she was going to say something else.
No. It's all eyes on you.
I'm Natasha. I'm Zakiyyah's mother and manager.
And what?
Behind the scenes of this project, this big old project is stressing me out, but in a good way.
And the one and only, my little boo. What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh. There you go. That big old voice when you sing, and then you're going to be like, nothing. What's up? Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Zakiyyah, princess of pop, rock, and R&B.
And tell us about your kid. I need more. They need more.
You keep going. Oh, okay. I'm here today to talk about anti-bullying and my MIMA movement, which my MIMA movement stands for Music Empowering Minds, and it's for adults and children who went through bullying or still experience bullying, so we can help stop it and prevent it.
Very nice, very nice. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna sing for me today?
Yes, you already know that.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm happy now. So let's get into this bullying.
Yeah, we got to do that. Yeah, you know, seems like it first.
All right. Let me.
Just ready to jump into it.
That's right. I want to see how this movement has grown. She got T-shirts now, and you know, I mean, look, I'm excited.
While we getting this letter together, cause y'all held back. Y'all really held back.
I know.
Especially Sprite, because I know she's been in the business for a minute.
I was being patient waiting for the show. I was thought y'all was gonna be some questions.
I got calls and inboxes, and I'm like,
pour it out.
I mean, last night, y'all, you know, Hollywood studied. Ain't nobody say nothing. What's up? Y'all been around us. Y'all know that this is family.
Right.
It ain't no whole.
Oh, it was a surprise, so I didn't know.
Well, she didn't know.
I didn't know.
It was a surprise.
All right, so tell the listeners what we're talking about.
We're talking about we're talking about
We're talking about the season finale.
We're talking about the season finale for Empire with Yaz and his mom and his grandma and sister. It was awesome. I was actually like,
you still like that?
We was in like VIP, of course, and we was watching the 2-hour episode, which it was mind-blowing because I was like, I was real hyped.
Oh, you must didn't hear me and Mark 5 earlier.
Yeah, we was kind of upset, man, that they rushed everything like that. Like
the last 2 episodes.
What happened to Hakeem? They let him act enough for me.
Well, I can give you the
so
answer.
I know you can. Yeah, that's why I'm throwing out.
Wait. Before we get into that, let's do this DROC letter. Okay. We're gonna get into that real quick because then we're gonna get into bullying. But all right,
no, go ahead. We don't need no drops.
Let me know what parts I need to like.
You good? Okay, so it says. What's up, OC? I have been seeing this guy for a few months now. We know a lot of the same people. I really like him and enjoy his company. We have a lot in common and can talk about anything. My issue is that a few people are telling me that he is bisexual. I have heard it from more than one person. I do not know what to do. Should I say anything to him? I mean, he does not seem like he is gay or bi. I don't want to get any deeper because I don't know if I could live with that. What should I do? Did you got something?
I got plenty, right?
I'm
go first.
I like you to go first because
you go going. Because I'm gonna go in. You go first.
Okay. I'm gonna just say this. I don't know that the people that are saying this to you. I'm a person that believes in consider the source. So if somebody comes to me with something, I'm gonna consider who that person is and what their motives is before I'm just gonna believe what they say. I'm also, you know, I'm gonna put it in my file, and I'm gonna pay attention to certain things. That's a very delicate subject, you know. I mean, we gonna walk up to dude and be like, "Yo, you know, people telling me you know, bye." And you haven't been dating them that long. Personally, you, everybody that listens, and all of you listeners, listen. Don't be down here. But seriously, I'm the type of person like this. If it's a new situation for me, I'm not gonna put too much time and energy in it. Like I just can't. Like the older I get, the less patience I have. I got my own 99 problems. I just can't add yours to it. You know, it's nice that you guys get along. You know, apparently it's still new because you're saying you don't want to get in this deep. You know, I don't know. For me, I would just. What do you think? I probably would just be like, yo, dude, people telling me.
He said I'm out. That's yeah.
People telling me this and this is what I'm hearing. I can't deal with this. I'm out. That would be my reaction.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
But everybody's not me. So what you got?
Hey, one question. Did you say she said that they can talk about anything? Did you say that? Okay, cool. All right, number one, you said y'all can talk about anything. So this would be a moment to sit down and have that conversation. Don't start it off by saying we need to talk. Men automatically get on the defensive when you say that. So don't say that. Come up with a way to let him know that you need to have a conversation. Two, if he is bisexual and that's not the type of relationship you need to be in or want to be in, then you should get out of that relationship. So that takes care of what to do, and I can't live with that. As far as people saying other things, people are going to say things. You don't know what their ulterior motives may be. They could be jealous of the situation. They could be jealous of him. They could be jealous of you. So you and your man need to sit down and have this one-on-one conversation and shut everybody else out because it's not about them. It's about you and him. Stop being a dum-dum and listening to what everybody else got to say and talk to your man. It's supposed to be you and his relationship. You and him should be talking to each other. That's all I got to say.
You know what, though? I do want to say this. Prepare yourself for the answer. Because if he says, well, yes, I am, you know, you got to, I don't answer the question I'm not ready for the answer for. That's just how I live life. If I don't really want to know the answer and I'm not ready, I'm not asking that question. So.
And if that's not the type of relationship you want to be in, it's time to get out.
What do y'all think? What do you think, Sprite?
Well, I think I'm actually a person that I'm straightforward, so I would just ask. But then I'm not a person that would be looking. So most likely, she actually grew up shielded because she should have actually been able to visually see it outwardly. Even if he's aggressive, she can still tell. So I'm the person I can tell either way.
Right.
So I would know. And if she feels like what they said is a possibility, then she already knew. She just was hiding all the things that were obvious on her own. And a lot of people hide the obvious, and then after they break up, they say, I knew. Well, you did.
Yeah. So there you have it, you know. Hope that helps. You know, keep those letters coming to Dear OC. Did you want to add something? I know you did. Look at
Yes, you did. Go ahead. Come on. Look.
You sure?
That's a touchy subject. I'm not even going to touch that.
Okay. You can send your letters to dearoc@sador.com.
Spell Sador.
SADIOR. Sador.com. You know, I look forward to getting them. You know, we love to help people. So send those letters and.
Everybody looked at me. Look, like, all right,
you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to say about it. Simply D didn't put it. He already said what it is. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what you want.
Well, I like Sprite too. You know me. I'm direct. Like, look, what it is, you know. Yeah. So just be prepared for that answer.
Yeah, that's right.
If he be like, yeah, I mean, I'm. You know.
That's why I ain't say nothing.
All right, so
let's get into this bullying topic.
All right, my first question. I guess we're just gonna jump right into it.
I thought she was going to talk about Hakeem.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. You know what? You're right. See, that's why we glad you're here, Simply D. See, directions. That's what the D stand for.
No, it ain't. That's for dumb. No.
She hit you with your own segment.
This dumb is on point.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that's what we're curious
so
about.
right, you two felt that it was rushed.
Right.
Okay, so this actually, what you've all been watching, what we've all been looking at, was the pilot. So the pilot really was just on so we can see if people were watching on Fox.
Well, that's kind of what
and that pilot is, we'll give it a couple of weeks, and if they like it, then we'll take it and we'll buy it, and then it'll become a series. So what we were watching, usually by the end of the pilot, they're able to tell you, does it work? Is it something? Is it a risk? But the second viewing of that pilot, it was the highest rated show.
Right.
So by the second time, they knew it was a go. But it was rushed visually because it was the pilot, just to give you so much to get you in it. But by the second one, everybody was hooked.
Yeah, but the part that we felt was rushed was the last two episodes. I was all in, I'm still in, but it was those last two episodes. This it felt soap opera-ish, quite honestly. Especially not last night's, the last week's.
Okay.
And I have not missed the episode, so I'm very invested into that.
Well, you know what you could look at it as? If you were in Barnes and Nobles and you picked up a book and by the title it looked interesting, you read the back of it. That's what you just did while watching the pilot.
There you go.
Right.
Now, when it starts up, they want to break it down and take their time, and you'll get flashbacks. And then you'll see it broken down. But basically, we just got the back of the book. Let's look at the back and see what is kind of in there. And then you're like, ooh, oh, and it's a father, and oh, it's a company. And they not like the Huxtables. What? Oh, they got money, but they street.
Right.
Like, ooh, so I'm
So
about
I'm
to
fix that.
Let's
fix
so
that.
That's what I, after we talked about it, and I said, you know what? I think what they did was they tested, and then when they seen it work, they had to give you, they only had 12, what was it, 12, right? 12 episodes. So we got this many weeks left that we got to finish it. So that way now we can roll with it and take our time and, like you just said, feed it to you.
And
so
most pilots aren't picked up until the end.
Right.
Theirs was picked up by the second.
Well, tell them that girl Liz from the Open Conversation show said, I need backstory. I don't need a rush. I like it slow and easy. Okay, now we can get into bullying. They probably like, who was that girl Liz and who was Open Conversation show? But that's okay. Just tell them that's what I said. It don't matter. They got to know me. All right, so Ms. Zai, so tell us a little bit about why you started this anti-bullying movement.
I started this anti-bullying movement because I have been bullied and I experienced it and I saw other people be bullied. So I wanted to help them out and also help myself out because I got tired of it.
Okay. So I take it you were bullied at school?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know the story, but people don't know the story. So
our listenership is probably tripled since then.
So
what's the name of your group?
The name of my program is Mia Movement.
I got
it. For the listeners.
Yeah.
Tell more.
The Mia Movement, once again, it stands for Music Empowering Minds, which is for kids and adults who have been through bullying or experienced bullying. You need somebody to talk to.
Okay. So, what would you like to accomplish with this movement? What goals do you have to see achieved? Like, what is it that you just want to sing, or you want to start groups? What do you want to do so that it can basically knock out bullying? I mean, or cut it down real.
For example, Red Cross was started to help individuals that needed help in emergency reasons. Your organization was started to help, to build, to grab attention to bullying, I guess, right?
Yes.
So 5 years from now, where do you see your organization?
I see my organization worldwide, helping with cyberbullying, decreasing the rates of people killing themselves, suicide.
Right. So so your organization basically is to bring attention to the cyberbullying and school bullying and what other bullying from your knowledge that we might have missed. I know you got the computer bullying, the school bullying. What else?
I would say teasing, wanting to kill yourself, suicide, like I said. Yeah.
So as far as with the suicide, do you feel as though that you being younger, do you hear about more younger people feeling like talking about suicide?
Yes.
Yeah. Because see, with us being older, I guess we wouldn't hear it because younger people don't like to talk to us. You know, they don't. They really don't.
Give
I mean,
them, I should give you an example.
Yeah, give me. Yeah.
Without disclosing the name of the young boy.
So let's say A that came A. We're gonna use the name A.
Okay.
For example.
And A is a boy.
A is a boy, and B we're gonna use as the girl.
Okay.
So we don't have to say names.
But
I
wait,
did-
because B was her, so we can use her. But we
Okay.
can't, we won't use her.
So we use
No,
use
A,
A,
'cause she-
but right, but you can use her.
You can use her name.
Right.
Okay.
Since I like it, whatever.
Just tell the story. See, that's why y'all children don't want to talk to adults.
Those darn adults.
I did a show at my school. It was every other Friday. We have Friday celebration, which is for the 5th and 6th graders. I performed for the 5th and 6th graders. After I did the performance, I was signing autographs, signing their agendas, their binders, whatever they had, they wanted me to sign. And when I was signing them, a little, I was gonna say little boy. A came up to me and told me their story.
No, tell it. That's fine, because he's A.
You can tell the story.
Okay, well, A told me how he had this friend, quote unquote, that was trying to be his friend, and he told him a lot of secrets, and he shared secrets with him, but it's like when they came to school, it was a whole different thing. Like his A friend went against him and told other people he had gay and he likes me and I don't want to be around him no more and all this stuff. So A came to school one day and he had pencils and this girl took his pencil and threw it across the room. So A told the girl, give me my pencil. She didn't want to give him the pencil. She gave it to A quote unquote friend. And he was like, you're not getting this pencil bag and all this other stuff. So he got in trouble because the teacher was talking. The teacher was like, to A, it's your fault that they messing with you and everything, and told him to go sit in the corner. So he was crying. So then I got pulled out for math. Like sometimes I get pulled out for math. And the teacher that I had, A was with the teacher. And then he was crying. I keep saying A was crying.
No, that's right.
And I was like,
his mouth.
I was like,
Go ahead.
the teacher.
Don't say this.
Go ahead.
Don't say.
The teacher. Go ahead.
We're gonna just scratch that out. The teacher had A and was trying to talk to him in the hallway, but he was like crying and didn't want to hear nothing from the teacher. So I actually stepped in, even though it wasn't my business. I stepped in.
The teacher asked you.
I stepped in, and then she asked
The
me.
child's telling the story.
Well, that's what she told me, so I'm trying to make sure the story's right.
What is that?
I actually stepped in, and that's when the teacher was like, this is an 8th grader, and she I went through the same thing, and she can help you, all this stuff. So I took A, and we went to another room, and we sat down, and I heard all his problems, and how he's been through DHS, and he lives with his grandma, but his grandma not even helping him either, because she was like, oh, you gay, and you can't be nothing, you won't ever be nothing, that's why your parents didn't want you.
So she just added to the aggravation.
She just added more to the fire, and I was like, okay. So he started to do football. Oh, you can't play football because you're gay, and but you want to touch him, all this stuff. That's why you're doing football. He stopped doing football. Did dancer. Oh, you a faggot, you can't dance. Why you doing dance? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? He stopped dancing. He started drawing. Oh, you can't draw. Da, 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 da. He stopped drawing. So then he didn't do anything. Oh, you saying that's all you want to do is sit around and be in the house all day. That's why you gay and that's why you miserable and all that stuff. So he
It's
doesn't
the
do nothing.
grandmother, mind
It's the
you.
grandmother.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
so let me ask you. So is that the first experience that you had that made you want to start the company?
Yes.
No.
Well, not the first experience. It was my experience, but then I wanted to do something about it, so I just added him in the mix.
So to get to the end of the story, whatever happened with A?
Actually, it didn't get better, and he's still trying to like have a great day in school, which he can't have a great day in school without somebody saying something to him or somebody trying to be his fake friend. And basically, some of the kids was using him to get to me.
How so?
So they was like, since you friends with me, can you ask her, can she like perform at my birthday party, or can you get an autograph from me? And like they literally like one girl gave him a paper and the pencil was like, can you get an autograph from me? I ain't signed it though. I just gave it back to her. It was blank when she opened it.
False friendships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the outcome of the story was he do call her, she do call him to make sure he's all right. He did feel better. He do feel a little better.
Right, having somebody to talk
Having
to.
somebody,
But he's in that same
but
situation.
he's still in the same situation. Matter of fact, then we give him a shirt.
Yes, I actually gave him a shirt. I put him in his locker and I put surprise on the locker on a piece of paper. Because if I put it on the locker, it would have been contraband. But I put a piece of paper and it said surprise. And when he opened it, he had a shirt. He actually started crying, and it made me feel some type of way.
Sometimes the smallest things make a big difference.
And you're actually making a change in his life. Unfortunately, things won't get better for him unless he moves from the situation with his grandmother. That's what it sounds like to me. It's very unfortunate.
I want to ask King Midas, how did you get involved with Zy in the whole? Were you bullied, or like why are you involved in this project?
I don't want to say I was bullied, because it's one way to take it and interpret it as me having, somebody always putting me down and pushing me down. But, society as a whole, as an African American man, it's easy to say, I'm bullied by this or I'm oppressed by this. So, I don't want to necessarily say I'm a particular target for bullying, even though in the stereotypical sense I am. So it's I don't want to say I've been bullied, but I'm aware of it. I can speak on it because I see it. I hear friends, they talk about it. I've experienced it. I've heard her story multiple times. So, you get brought into it and it becomes a part of you because you're aware of it, and it makes you want to join in on the movement and help make it bigger as many ways as you can.
So how did you two?
Real quick, can I ask how old you? Can you mind saying how old are you?
I'm 27.
I salute you, brother, for real, because the way you just broke it down,
Yeah,
I
right?
definitely salute you. I mean, man,
That's why he
the.
That's why he the. What is it?
You
The biggest and the baddest.
No, seriously, I
No, for real,
love to
yeah.
hear when a young man, presents himself that way, like you just did. So
Well,
I
I'm gonna
just,
say he's more than part of the movement. They like brothers and sisters. They got this bond that they form. So
right.
he's like her big brother. That is her big brother, and he's
Right.
his little sister. So they do more than just bond with music. They bond with everything. So.
Alrighty then.
With the drama queen.
Yeah, that was
No, I started laughing because I just asked him if he could wear me some shoes, and he said no.
So, how much time do you give to A or other kids that need your assistance?
I would say most of my time while I'm in school, like I would literally like skip class just to be with that person or A.
And the school doesn't mind you doing it?
Yeah, as long as I know.
Well, now that they know
principal
who she is and what
Yeah.
she about, they give her a little leeway. But then,
I still make up the work though.
Just a teeny bit of,
I might have to call in the services to go to the school with me because I got a problem at the school that I'm trying to tackle.
Okay.
So it's good that the school is supporting you. I just ask simply D to look up what bullying is, because I want to be clear that bullying is a a far cry from somebody just teasing kids. You know, some parents say, and I know Zai's back. I know her story, and I know where a parent was like, "Well, it's just kids being kids," and So I'm going to read the definition so people are really clear that me teasing, me saying, "Oh, Sprite, you're so skinny, girl." That but me, we're cool. And she's not going to. She know it's coming from love. I'm not. Oh, coming at her in an aggressive way with my words or how I'm acting towards her.
But
so there's a big difference.
How you say it. It's
right.
not what you say. It's how you say
exactly. it. Exactly. So the definition of bullying is the use of force, threat, or coercion to abuse, intimidate, or aggressively dominate others. The behavior is often repeated and habitual. So it's not a simple, we tease and we playing, then we booze and we skipping down to the store. We've all had where we teased each other. Where I was a tall, skinny kid, went to Catholic school, tallest kid in my class, skinny, very, very light, like much lighter than I am now, because I moved down south, so I got a little dark and it didn't go away, but I was light. So I wasn't teased to where I felt, because I went to Catholic school. You go to Catholic school, you go from grade to grade with all them kids. It's like your second family, like y'all live. So you see the same kids. So we were a little family in that little parish. However, sometimes they would call me olive oil. You know what I mean? And no, I didn't get mad at them. But they didn't come at me like you said. It wasn't like, it was how they said it. I didn't take offense. I knew these people were my friends, but I've seen people bullied. Cyberbullying is huge. You don't even have to be in the same room, house, or anything, even look at that
in
person.
the same area.
Yeah. And why do you think that kids bully?
I think that they bully because they've been through it. I'm losing my voice. Because they've been bullied, so they miserable and they don't know who to talk to, so they take all that frustration and anger out on somebody else they don't even know or haven't even seen before.
I do have one question. Have you ever talked to a person that was doing the bullying, a bully? Did you ask them why do they do it? And what was their answer?
Because that was their answer.
Yeah, I can believe that. It sounds about right.
I was like, can you be more specific?
They didn't have anything else, did they?
No, they was just like, because. And I was like, okay.
Well, most kids who bully is because they're lacking something at home. And they want to be like the other person. Like in Zakiyyah's situation, it was, I don't know if they wanted to be like her, but she was different. Because she wore a kimono, she was quiet, she stayed to herself. So hers was a little more different than,
because I was popping.
She wasn't popping.
I was popping in my own way, in a quiet, positive way. That's what I'm saying. I was popping.
Okay, she was popping in her own way. But here's the thing. She was a new kid on the block coming to school. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew her. My thing was to get to know her, ask her who she is, what she about, talk to her. When you start calling her names and hitting upside the head with flutes and okay, that's when I'm putting on my gorilla suit because I'm coming for you. You, your mama, your granddaddy, I don't care. I'm coming for you. It's the bottom.
But to nose eye, she does not appear to be like to talk to her. I can tell she's shy or quiet, reserved, artsy, into her own thing. That's the type of personality she has.
But those are the ones that they usually target.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is she exudes. She walks with her head up high, like. You know what I mean? Like the person, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's comfortable with herself and her free spirit. It allows them to feel that.
She looked like, who is that?
That they are. It allows them to feel a little insecure because she's so happy.
Right. But Simply D's is exactly right. Those are the type of people they target, and if there's one thing you can tell kids, or that you try to tell kids who don't stand up for themselves, because I'm not going to go I just met Sprite. I know, and I know your mom. I'm not gonna, if I was a bully, I'm not gonna bully them. I already know they ain't going for that. Like they gonna shut that down. But it's so many kids. We were talking about this earlier who don't know how to stand up to their friends and be like, no, I'm not doing that, or no, that's not cute. Like being leaders, we don't teach that enough. I don't think. What do you think?
Well, I was gonna actually chime in and say, a lot of people are the product of their environment. And there's a popular phrase, monkey see, monkey do. So, if you go up in there.
You sound like an old soul.
Yo, you busy Saturday? I'm about to bring him to the men's empowerment circle.
So it's like if you grow up in an environment, you see a lot of aggressive behavior. You see people that, lack attention, that lack love, or they've been brought up in the system, with DHS. They don't have anyone that says, I love you, you're beautiful, I'm happy to have you in my life. And, when people don't have that, they try to find that in many different ways. Yeah. And sometimes they lash out, lashing out and taking that out on someone else. Not even being conscious that, they're doing what they're experiencing to someone else.
I mean, it's definitely a form of insecurity because, I'm going to pick on you so you can't pay attention to all my flaws. I mean, adults, it's sad too because adults go through their work.
Well, yeah, that's true because I'm going to chime in what he said. That's true. You are a product of your own environment. But I'm going to say this. No, my mother and father didn't say they loved me. I was beautiful, whatever. But I didn't grow up to be a bully. I reversed it because I am somebody and I'm going to be somebody. And I made that known for my children. So to be a product of my own environment, I was. But I seen what it did to other people. And as a youth, adolescent, adult, I refused to be a product of my own environment. So I was bullied when I was a kid. I was the only child. So I had to fight to stand my ground. Like, you ain't gonna come in here and keep picking on me. So no.
When she mean by fight,
so I literally had to fight my way till I got a certain age. It was like, this not me. I'm a woman. This is not the character that I want. So I didn't turn out to be a bully. I hate bullies. I hate it with a passion because to see her go through bullying, it affects the parents too because I gotta constantly remind her that she is beautiful. She is someone. So when you being bullied, it took me a whole year or 2.5 just to build her confidence up. So I have to constantly build it up because sometimes she do have no things. So it's a constant. It don't go away. It's a constant basis with me and her. It's a battle that we fighting all the time.
What was you gonna say?
No, that was fun.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say something.
I want to say something. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
So what I want to do real quick, because we played the song in our DJ Manny Strong mix, I'm going to play it again because y'all are here now, but I want you, well, no, you don't have to introduce it. You already did on the drop. So you're tuned in to Open Conversation here on Heat 100 Radio. We're going to take a quick break so you can check out Zai's song with King Midas. I'm going to get the same. So we'll be right back.
I know I'm writing that down.
He was saying, hey, my name's King Midas, that everything and all that.
Yeah, write that down.
Okay, so what I got is that you messed it down.
What's up, world? This is King Midas, the everything and all that.
Everything and all.
I'm writing this down.
Heat 100 Radio. Now it's time for that Thursday mix with DJ Manny Strong. Let's get it.
Yeah. So, white man.
You can't have my hat or my sweat.
What you got on? Oh. Mark about this thing.
So now I can do it all day. I have a strict dress code. Now they want to get dress code. But what we're doing is all the black people.
I was going to talk about that.
And it was first so they tried to hold up the we certainly moved that we certainly one white man here.
Did they try to bully y'all or intimidate y'all?
Turn into a hidden hard called HHP.
It's like if you would wear a shirt that was
You dealt with work. You dealt with all of it.
I think you have an issue with
Ninth grade.
what they did to our black people when we studied for 4 years. But I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta take that off. It's offensive.
So when you say they
The
try
rules
to
and
take lunch,
regulations would have been the same.
They was talking
If it wasn't no
if it wasn't no,
stuff like that.
I'm gonna say try to, you know, when you do somewhere, they're gonna try to test you, they're gonna try to. But there's a difference in bullying. Because it didn't.
I got papers to say that.
Did you feel like you was going to kill yourself?
No, I'll come back and kill them.
Exactly. So they tried to intimidate you. That's different. Oh Lord, I don't want you to say.
I'm gonna let you play.
With the Gucci and Versace pretty girl bag. Even pretty when she ain't a pretty girl bag. Something that's inside it that's a different thought. Intellectual plans in my image and constructing up the do all get at her responsibility. She got the purpose in the ground.
I see where he's going. I've never had to wear uniform. I was supposed to get inspired and something like that. It allowed us to express ourselves. Right. Then when I bring it just something important. So with us being able to wear whatever we wanted to wear, you know, we weren't concerned about it like that. Like, oh my God, well, we got time. I can tell you no favors.
And a lot of schools do that. Like my daughter, he put in some schools.
You know what I mean? Just ain't one song cutting off. Look, so, like a cell phone.
Oh yeah, you gotta take care of your band. Friday, and it doesn't have to I wear what I
Go
want
to
to.
YouTube. I'm usually uploading tomorrow. I'm gonna bring it back.
We were flooding it there. Yes, for all day.
And we are back here on Sador Presents Open Conversation on Heat 100 Radio, discussing bullying. If you want to call in, 267-368-5328. Also check us out on Ustream, www.ustream.com, and search Sador, SADIOR So, back to the topic. Go ahead. That girl is Oprah. What did the guy say? From the karate show. He said, the Wendy Williams Look, he said, I would like to see you on Wendy Williams. She probably couldn't let you take the show. I said, no, he said she wouldn't let me with this. Now I got to deal with this young lady.
Oh, my head can't get no bigger. It's all right. So we just listened to your song. What's the title of the song? It's definitely different from the first version, I hope. That's not the original one. I like it because it has King Midas on there.
All that and everything.
Wait, I wrote this down, y'all. I'm just saying.
I sure you say his name right.
Everything and all that.
There you go.
I don't even know what that means, but that's what he is.
He'll probably define it later.
Okay. So what made you tell us the name of the song and what inspired you to write that song? Because the words, I wish we had the original version so that you can hear the words to that song, because that's the one you sang when we was at the other situation. Remember?
Yeah, the other situation, and on the
at the women's empowerment show.
You talking about struggle?
That was
struggle.
No, she struggled.
You all wrong.
No,
but this is remixed too, isn't
but
it?
this one is remixed.
Yeah.
I think we played
Not
this,
a remix. We did it over.
We did it over. Well, the reason why we did it over.
Over remix.
The reason why
there's
we
an
did it
original
over.
version, right?
This is the same. It's the same. It's just different.
It's the same.
Oh, okay.
The reason why we did it over is because the person who was yeah.
Because you said you put all that and everything on her.
Yes.
And it sounds good too. Salute, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So so then what's the title of this one? The new
Pretty Girl,
right? Okay.
We kept it. We kept the name.
Okay. And then you changed any of the words or
no?
Nope.
Just the
Just the music.
Yeah.
No, not even the music.
Not even the music.
version.
Just the rap version.
Okay. So I'm calling it the
song-
remix.
I wasn't here, but most likely the song you heard was The Struggle. And Struggle had words that actually kind of was heartfelt because she was giving you a part of her life, her footsteps and her
Right.
walk. Now, this is a part of the same thing. So from the bullying, she gave you first the struggle. What is the struggle for a child from a child's perspective?
Mhm.
Her visual of herself, her life, and the visual of how her mom is supporting and struggling and keeping her afloat. Then Pretty Girls, she came out. No
Right.
matter what's going on, as her mom said, she keeps keeping her up. The pretty girl is all those little girls or whomever feels bullied. Those words are to let you know you're a pretty girl no matter what. And that's the one that you just played.
Now, real quick, because see, Sprite just put you out there. Now, since we're talking about struggle, we're gonna have to have you sing or say the words, some of the words of struggle, so we can get an understanding of what.
Sing it.
Okay. Come take a walk in my shoes. See what I've been through. Through the tears, the pain, the rain. Through the struggle, struggle, struggle. Come take a walk in my shoes. See what I've been through. Through the tears, the pain, the rain. Through the struggle, struggle, struggle. Oh, you want to keep going?
They want to keep
Oh,
going.
you want to keep it first, right?
Oh,
You want to hear it first? Okay. All right. You
got it.
Okay. Come take a walk in my shoes, not to follow me into the future, but the tide of streams will walk the road where I've been. Mama up and left and said, "Oh my God, you said it wrong."
Take your time.
So wrong.
Go ahead, I put you on the spot, so
Oh yeah.
you can pass it on this one.
Hold on. First verse. Take your time.
Come take a walk in my shoes, not to follow me into the future, but the tide of streams will walk the road where I've been. But the upper level sound gone. My mother shed tears, and a piece of me was missing. Wondering what we did wrong. Come take a walk in my shoes. See what I've been through. Through the tears, the pain, the rain. Through the struggle, struggle, struggle. Come take a walk in my shoes. See what I've been through. Through the tears, the pain, the rain. Through the struggle, struggle, struggle. Let me see now. Oh.
They trying to get something out of you.
Yes. Okay.
But let me ask you something real quick. What I want you to do is, from that song, the words that, you know, Sprite and your momager, I guess you should say, are trying to get you to say, my manager.
She's a momager.
I'm momager.
Don't make me play your text tonight. Remember, I work overnight. I'll play on your phone. Look, say those words what they're trying to get you to say. So, like, just say them. You don't even have to sing them.
So,
and tell us what made you come up with those words and why you came up with those words.
Start talking it then.
okay, you want me to start from the beginning?
Nope, from the second verse.
Father of the left said I'm going. My father left when I was 6, so that's why I put that in there. My mother shed tears because
Don't pay no attention. Go ahead.
because she had to raise me on my own, and it was sort of kind of difficult for her because she was kind of stressed out.
Keep saying the whole words, then say break it
Yeah,
down.
yeah, break it down. Yeah.
Father of the left said I'm gone. My mother shed tears. A piece of me was missing, wondering what we did wrong. Come take a walk in my shoes, see what I've been through. Through the tears, the pain, the rain. Through the struggle, struggle, struggle. Come take a walk in my shoes, see what I've been through. Through the tears, the pain, the rain. Through the struggle, struggle, struggle. Mama told me to learn first, play later. Because education comes first, not the haters. Woo! Mama told me to learn first, play later, because education comes first, not those haters. Mama lost her job, had to keep on striving. Brother went to jail, had to keep on providing. Trying to live day by day, barely providing. Now I'm on a plane and I'm California shining, so come take a look at my shoes.
There you go.
It's hard. It's hard.
Thank you, Sprite. No, but now explain. You know, I mean, it's self-explanatory. I understand it, but for people that don't understand it, you know, when you sat and wrote that, what made you come up with? You know what? Instead of me, like me and Dave, you know, my brother from school that walked in. When people bullied us, we dealt with it differently. On your end, you dealt with it writing songs and stuff like that. What made you go writing songs instead of breaking necks, I guess I should say?
Because I was tired. No.
I'll let you talk, Mom, after she does.
I raised my hand because I truly inspired her to use her pain to write her words. Because I used to sing myself. So I told her, instead of me lashing out and you lashing out, we going to war with these people. Use your voice to let them know that you are somebody and you can sing. So Struggle actually came from a beat that I heard that I was working with.
Right.
And I came up with the hook. I can't really write for her because my mind goes somewhere else. So I told her she has to write it herself and I'll help her fill in the blanks. And then we had help from 2 other people, but it was mainly came from her. I told her, sit down, focus, put your pain in the song, and she ran with it.
And believe it or not, us listening to your story earlier, you took what your mother did with you, and you're doing it with the A from school, you know, because he tried this, he tried that, he tried this. So it shows that to you parents out there, that when we teach our children, sometimes it seems like they're not listening or paying attention, but really they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know, kudos to you, Mom.
But let me ask you, where did you find the inner strength from to deal with everything that was going on?
You mean after I took off the gorilla suit?
Yes.
When I went to the school and the principal, the teachers, the counselor said to me, Mom, what do you want us to do? Give us the answers. And that, I just took it. I said, you know what? I'm going to handle this myself. I called the bully hotline. I set up the meeting. I called the bully hotline. I set the meeting with the principal, the parent. We sit in there. Nobody can come to a solution. So I came up with a solution. So I started asking the questions. Tell me why you don't like her. You don't know her. What it is about her you don't like.
Right.
You know nothing about her. Have you ever sit down and asked her what her day is like or what she's going through or, you know, why she wear chemo, what's the purpose? Ask her what her religion is. You don't know her. So nobody in the room could give me an answer. And the principal, the bully, the counselor, all of them like, wow. But this is your job.
Right.
To make sure she's safe while she's in school. We could have handled it other ways, but I chose not to.
Right.
So I took her out of school, I homeschooled her. Then I said, no, I'm not going to shield you from people. You're going to go back to school, you're going to deal with this, and we're going to deal with it in a different manner. So that's when we came up with the anti-bullying for other kids. Because I see other kids going through it all the time. They tease them, oh, your sneakers this, or your shirt this, or your hair nappy, or, you know, you Muslims this. I done heard it all.
Right.
But, and believe me, I am Muslim. I do cover when I'm doing business. No, I don't. But when I'm not, I do cover and I do pray. It's not how I look, it's what's in my heart and what I do behind closed doors. Same thing with her. Yes. Same thing with her. She come out, she goes in. This is part of the business. But she's Muslim. We are Muslim. It is what it is. That's how we live our life every day. But you're not going to criticize her because who she is.
Right.
Or other kids. I don't care what religion you is.
Right.
It saddens me that kids can't go to school because people are like, oh, you gay, you nappy-headed, you this, you that. And the parent, and I dealt with a parent, she literally walked up to me and said, is my daughter with her hands on my forehead?
She's like, why you got to use me as an example?
So I had hot coffee in my hand. It could have went one or two ways. I said, you better back up off me or they're going to put a tag on your toe and I'm going to jail. I said, but I'm not even going to do that. Just give me 20 feet. Just back up out of my face. Then we can talk. Now, if you take it to another level, then I'm going to put on my gorilla suit again and then I'm going to show you what I'm working with.
Right.
But as a parent and coming up, we got enough of that amongst each other. So I don't want to keep, that's not the direction I'm going in. But I can go there, but I tries not to.
Right.
So this anti-bully movement, which Music Empowering Minds, actually, I sat down with her. I did all her presentations, and I asked her, "What is you want to put in here? What is it you want to do?" So basically, I built the Mia movement with her, with another girlfriend. Like we just playing around with names, coming up with stuff, using what she went through. So the Mia started from me and her actually. So
She's the president.
No, I don't know all day, every day.
She's the president.
You know what? That's one thing. Like when we first got introduced to each other, that attracted me to the situation. Number one is our energy is like so positive. Like that girl Liz said earlier, it's like, and with you, I know the different things that you go through, far as to make sure that you know her career and the whole movement and your experiences is portrayed to other individuals so they can learn from it. And that's what I think that a lot of individuals have to do is when you go through stuff, some people are scared to talk about it, but they don't realize that when you talk about it, that you might be helping somebody else. You know, and that's what open conversation is basically based off of, entertaining and educating as far as through conversation.
Well, even when I met Sprite the first day, we was just connected from there. We go to bed at what, 4:30 in the morning? It went from personal to business. From Zai personality to my personality to her personality. When she first met Zai sung 3 songs for her and she was sold from the door.
Right.
She been working on stuff for Zakiyyah before I even signed the contract with her. That's how much she believed in her. So that right there within itself was a blessing for me. But I do this thing without no help besides Sprite. I pay for everything. I do everything. I take my income savings. I do everything. I'll go broke for her. Right. Just so people can see who she is and what she is.
And believe it or not, that's why you've been with us, what, 3 or 4 times already?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like you're part of the Open Conversation family. You know, we try to do what we can do, you know, to help you as much as possible. You know, and I mean, like I said, I salute the whole movement. I'm glad to meet you. I mean, you're definitely a positive part.
My newfound son.
Yeah, I see you definitely an addition to everything. And, you know, interesting, very interesting. So back to Miss Sprite.
It's in the building.
Yeah, it's like, do you know, like, do you really realize, like, how, I mean, I said that you was in the studio and I got inboxes and everything. I mean, I know your history because, of course, your cousin that came in the studio was like my best friend. And then Natasha, and, you know, it's funny because, you know, Marvin, Mr. Fastlane, and Dave, of course, is your family. But I've never been around that lot.
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah,
Skip. Skip is Mr. Fastlane. He used to be, because I stepped to her at the event. This is funny. I stepped to her, I said, you probably don't know me because I wasn't with them when they always were at the house. And she was like, no, I know Skip. You know, and then, you know, I put the picture up of you. And then my partner, another mass bomb brother, hits me up, was like, yo, I'm going to stop through. I know her from back in the day. And I'm like, all right, and that's, you know, my man Aaron, which we're doing an event, the mass bomb all-class reunion. So we're constantly on social media. He saw the flyer. And I just want to salute you for the time that you've been doing what you're doing. You know, I know because, you know, I pay attention to everybody in Philadelphia, of course, like you're supposed to. So tell us a little bit about more about what you do real quick.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
I can't really tell you a little in a short time, but first I want to give a shout out. Shout out to Talia.
Okay.
She sent me a picture. She's from Florida. Like, yo! Shout out to everybody that's watching. From your fan base to their fan base, everybody that tuned in, continue following everybody in this network here. Salute to anyone who is pushing the movement when it comes to positiveness. And if you have children, talk to your children about bullying because you might not know your child is bullying people and they come home every day and that's your sweetie.
True.
Zai did a performance, her and King Midas, last weekend, Friday, right? And so she called the children who've ever been bullied to stand up and raise your hand, and they all raised their hand. And then she picked 5 to come up to give gifts, and she let them tell their story. And one little girl couldn't. She cried so hard and so loud, she just had to hold her, and then end it with her. And then, you know, she asked bullies to stand up, and from what you see, please stop. So parents, you might have a bully that you can't tell. So also, I think too, from the beginning of the conversation, at home, parents have to talk to their own children to be able to teach them how it can hurt, the ripple effect of it.
And not say, oh, not my child, or kids are just being kids. You need to understand the severity of what's going on, and not just, oh, boys will be boys, or girls for this, or if you're, it's not about that, because if we don't, if kids don't, like Mark 5 said, they're not gonna listen to us. What y'all know? Y'all old. Y'all don't. Even though they forget we was teenagers and we lived, you know. But and honestly, we lived a different life. No, seriously, real talk. We lived a different. We grew up in a different era where some of the things that you guys go through, we didn't have to deal with. You know what I mean? We deal with them as adults, and we know how to. But if kids don't support each other and realize that, you know, okay, because I like to wear one pink sneaker and one blue sneaker, so what? Who cares? That's her. That's her. What she doing don't rock your boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I eat don't make you. You know that expression. So, like, why worry about it? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So keep doing what you're doing, because I definitely I see the growth from the first time I met you. You know, not just in you personally, but in all that you're doing. You didn't have T-shirts when I first met you. You know, you didn't have. You didn't.
Oh my God! You stop it, because she killed me. She's gonna kill me. I'm trying to live.
Don't start no.
I'm trying to live.
Like Mark is the only part of open conversation.
No. I had the T-shirt size that I had. Everybody be like, "Oh, I can't fit that. I can't fit that."
What's your size? What's your size?
My size, whatever you want to get, as long as you try.
Okay. I will bring it.
Okay. See, I got mine.
Exactly.
Can you stop it? Listen, I'm already trying to live over here. I'm trying to take my mind off me. I want to live.
Because you about to get bullied.
Since I'm about to get bullied, then I'm gonna just write a song about it. There, that's it.
It's gonna be called
They wanted my T-shirt.
And I didn't get one.
But I also make sure y'all get one. Want to shout out King Midas for joining this movement.
Yeah,
like, and I'm gonna say this, and anybody that knows me, if I say it, I mean it. Like, I don't BS people. I'm getting all emotional because it's so nice to see a young man that's 22 that can sit here and speak the way he was speaking. I'm like, okay, like seriously, like
without everything.
Stuff ain't nothing right now. I'm like, wow.
But that's
take my seat, brother.
Like, he definitely, like, what are you doing Saturday? Like, you need to be at the Men's Empowerment Show, because people need to see that not all 22-year-olds are thugs with their pants hanging off, and just because he called himself a rapper, he not out there trying to bust guns and all. That's not what he's doing. You know what I mean? And I thank you. You know, you got me teary-eyed, so you doing something.
You always teary-eyed.
But when I see kids like this, because y'all are kids, you still are younger than me. But when I see that, it's... please, all that but you know, like, real talk, like, I appreciate you guys and what you're doing. Like, you know, I can't say enough. We can sit here as adults all day long and preach, and you shouldn't, but they setting that example. So that's all I got to say. That's my closing remarks.
All right,
you know what? I want to go around. Yeah, definitely. I want to go around the room.
So I'll tell you a little bit about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sprite at Livingston, and I do own and I'm the president of Mom Ray Music. Mom Ray Music, I do creative development for artists, rappers, singers, performers, painters, sculptors, and film and playwriters. And how did I get into it? I was performing myself, and a gymnast, tap, dance, ballet, and I grew up going on tours with different people and learning from observing their tours. I found that it was something you can't learn. It's not book smart. You actually learn about the shows, being on the shows, on the tours, rehearsals, backstage, front stage, stage. And with all of that, I added it to my own show. And then over the years, I got more into my hair and business. So I went to Fox School for Business for Temple for import exporting, because I have a makeup line too. That's my face right there. So when I did import and exporting, marketing actually is broader than you expect because it actually helps in this arena as well. And then I went to Wharton for business management, and the business import and exporting mixed with music turns to fabulosity. So then I combined it all, and 2 years ago, God gave me carpal tunnel. But I know he gave it to me because if it wasn't for the carpal tunnel, I wouldn't delve more into the entertainment parts because I knew he's telling me to stop because also I'm a licensed teacher for hair and skin and makeup. So I thought, Jordan, Lord, you want me to stop using my hand? So I'll focus on the entertainment parts. And that's what I did. And then 2 years later, he took it away. Praise the Lord. So then I focused on artists. I worked for a television show, Hot to Death, and did creative development. Who is that? You? You are loud snickering. So when I did creative development for this television show, it ended, and all the acts kept calling me, can we still work with you? We know the show stopped. And I was like, okay, I'll do it on the side. And then 3 years later, I was still doing it. And I realized, you know what, there's no market for something that I've been doing for free for 3 years, and I'm just going to flip it, and then I'll back off, rest my hand, and then I just delved into it completely, and then start signing my own artists. Just focus on creative development, which I could do with my eyes closed. So in marketing, they teach you your technology and your greatest gift is what you had from birth. Something that you didn't learn in school is what your greatest gift is, and then you can improve it with some school education and mix the two together in a bowl, and you got, voila, the best cake, pie, whatever. So I decided Mama Ray Music, and Mama Ray actually is the tree. Mama Ray is the tree of life, which is very deep. That's a whole nother show, but I'll give you a little snippet of it. Mama Ray Music is the term for Mama Ray, and if you look in the biblical times, whether it's the Quran, the Torah, the Tanakh, or the Bible, Abraham is considered the father of nations through every culture of religion because you had to pass him because where he pitched his tent was the place you had to walk through to get to anywhere, and it was under the tree of Mama Ray. That was Mama Ray Music. So my tree of life is what I found from the carpal tunnel that my company gave me, the tree of life, to walk through all parts of music and art and entertainment. So I felt like, am I losing my love for the passions of things? But when I turned it into the Mama Ray tree, everything came back and I can relax my hand and enjoy my love, the passion that I had from birth, music, art.
You're based in Philadelphia?
Philly and New York and Atlanta. I have a majority of my artists now are in Philly, but they're from Chicago and Atlanta and some New York. Okay. But my new project is Zakiyyah. I took her on January. I took him on February. Hakeem off of Empire, Brashear Gray. Yes, the greatest. That's my artist for creative development. He's been with me for 5 years. And last night, if you watched the episode, which is Rambo, that's my artist. He's been with me for 6 years.
Oh, okay.
So I did creative development for both of them. And James Knight is my artist. Jabbo, the lyricist. Jimmy Blanco. And James is about to come out. He's an R&B singer. Jabbo, she is a gay female rapper. It's a beast. She'll be coming out this year, too. And Jimmy Blanco is a pretty boy. He raps about how much everybody loves him. And King Tay is an artist. He is in between commercial storytelling, and he's a rapper as well. Okay. And Celebrity Flash is hardcore, shoot 'em up, the best. He has, bang bang. He has a large following. He's from Philly, but he's out of Atlanta too. And he's coming up. So like my whole team of all the artists I signed, I never signed two of the same. So I have 4 rappers, but they're all totally different. Okay. They could be on the same stage at the same time. And 1 female singer and 1 male singer. And a couple artists, painters, and film playwrights. And currently me and another person's working on a film. I'm licensed to do film and some screenplays. And we're working on a movie. And he's been in a couple films. She's soon to be in film. She's just starting her acting classes in opera right now. You do? Okay. You want to be in a film? So some of the stuff I teach is opera. So she's currently learning opera and acting. I do more than most because I want to make sure that the artist is well-rounded. And I take them out of what their normal comfort would be and explore greater things. And I listen well. So she said in the beginning she wanted to play the guitar, and the next week I had to start teaching her to play. And her brother gave her a guitar.
I just gave her a guitar.
Wait to get that drink.
They gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Mom, what you got?
Can I go first? Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm Zakiyyah's mom, manager. I just got my license for Natasha and John ENT management. Have my own production company, which Zakiyyah is under. Of course, she signed to my contract. I got a lot of things in the making. I want to do a shelter for abused women and children. Also, that's my goal too, called Butterfly Safe Haven, for women who have been in abusive relationship, children that have been abused. I experienced it myself. It's not pretty, so I want to give back in that aspect too. It's just promoting Zakiyyah, pushing her, you know, getting this.
And being a great role model.
Oh yeah, being a great one and a stressed out mom.
Well, one day.
Yeah, I don't get, since Sprite came into my life, I don't get no sleep either. My phone rings off the hook every day. Actually, I forgot to tell y'all, she's sponsored by Sneaker Villa. She is in the I Matter. Well, actually, both of them, Zakiyyah and King Midas, will be at Sneaker Villa doing I Matter the 24th. Sneaker Villa wants to get her on board for No Boys Allowed. It's a section that they starting. So they want to use her Pretty Girl song. So I'm just looking for more sponsorships and, you know, with my team and do great projects with Zakiyyah, Sprite, King Midas. No, I'm not taking on no more artists right now before anybody asks me. I have to get Zakiyyah off the ground first, and then I'll think about taking on more artists.
How long you keeping?
Forever.
Forever, ever?
All right, man, what you got?
Well, my name is Zakiyyah. I am
Zakiyyah what?
What?
Zakiyyah who?
Oh, Zakiyyah Princess. Oh, Zakiyyah Princess of Pop, Rock, and R&B. There's not a lot for me to say. I'm just glad that my career is going fast, so I gotta keep up with it because I didn't think it was gonna go this fast because it always went slow and boring. But since I got my Auntie Sprite, it's been a roller coaster, a cool roller coaster at that. Like, whee! So, oh my God. So I'm just glad that my career is jumping off the way that it's supposed to, and also my movement, because I know when my movement get worldwide, I'ma cry. Okay, because I achieved my goal, and I did cry the other day because I thought about all the people who brought my shirts and how like little the shirts was getting. So I was emotional about that too.
Why you say that? You know, Liz ain't got no shirt.
I love you. You gotta I'm gonna get your shirt. I'm gonna get your shirt, and I'm gonna put some special words on there.
And I want some bling.
It's glitter acceptable.
Yes.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to King Midas because ever since he like came a part of my life, he broke me out of the shell more like my mom broke me out of the shell, but I needed somebody else to break me out of the shell. It's like he's you. Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
It's like he's like, to me, it's like he's like the father / brother of things, which I never had nobody like that, and I'm glad that I do now because I can talk to him. I can also talk to y'all, but him, but
we understand.
No, we wise.
Y'all wise. Y'all not old.
No, but they don't want to hear.
Right.
It's like he's like the father / bro and stuff, and even though he like talks like old man sometimes, he's still
a wise man. There we go.
Okay, a wise man. I'm just glad that he's a part of my life because I needed somebody else to tell me that I'm awesome, I'm beautiful, I'm achieved this goal. Even though my mom was telling me that, I wanted to hear it from her, but I also wanted to hear it from I guess, a male perspective.
That's cool.
So, yes. And also shout out to my mom, too, and Auntie Sprite. Everybody who's in this room, shout out to everybody. I'm glad that y'all part of my life because I don't know what I would be without y'all. So I'm just glad.
So she gonna have me up in this room. Hey, come on. Look, I'm looking forward to that. Look, that's just there you go. That's your last words. Okay. For Simply Monica kill me. Simply Monica, I know we like 15 minutes over time, but we finishing up.
I'm gonna do it real quick. First, shout out to everybody in the room too. Especially Sprite. Of course, we already know. I ain't gotta say her name. We already know she. I see I love you too, girl. I love you too. But I've been on a roller coaster ride myself with this music, and real quick, a quick overview. I don't want to take up too much time, but at 3 years old, I started following after my dad. He's a bass player. He played with Mandrill, The Naked Truth, a bunch of groups, and he has music that's been worldwide. So me and my sister always followed up with pot and pans, just laughing at him, trying to be like him. So my older brother, they actually bought him a bunch of instruments, drum sets, keyboards, pianos, whatever he wanted. They went out there because they wanted him to do whatever he could. But he didn't want to do it. So they heard me down there playing on the drums one time. They were like, he has some potential. So from there, they actually set me up with Max Roach, who is one of the greatest drummers of all time. He passed away. He was actually teaching me. He invited me out to his events. And he actually had his master's student, Craig MacGyver, teaching me, also Cornell Rochester. So they would come to my house. I would be going to Settlement Music School. And from there, I actually just started doing it myself. So I was teaching myself. I went to J.R. Masterman Middle School. I graduated from there, and I went to Creative and Performing Arts High School. And after I graduated from there, I was accepted to Berklee's College of Music. But
nice.
Here's the twist. I turned it down because I was actually offered a teaching job. I was teaching at Bill Gates High School of the Future when I was 18 years old. So I was teaching audio engineering when I was 18. I'm a 3-time certified audio engineer. And I did some work with Michael Blackson. I stayed at his house for a few weeks doing audio engineering for him. I recorded his movie, his TV show. I did. It goes on for a long time. I opened up a soul game at the Wells Fargo Center in 2013. That was big. I did the Apollo when I was 8. We came in 3rd place. Me, my sister, and my dad. I bet we make great music.
Yeah, we do.
We have a lot of things coming up.
You gotta let them know who you play for. The drums.
I am Kanye West artist, Charlie Heath, his session drummer. I do play drums for him, so when he's in Philly, we go down to Milford Studio. There's actually videos and stuff for this up, but me, Mike Zombie, who produced Started From the Bottom, and They Don't Love You No More with you, Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and Rick Ross. So we go in there, we vibe a lot. Shout out to Young Savage as well, because he actually linked this up together. Me and him have a lot of songs out. And from here, we're just pretty much moving forward. I don't want to take up too much time.
And he's my jumper too.
Yeah, of course. That's not even the question. But I met Sprite through a lady named Roz Fulton. She has a company called Direction and Exposure, and she actually got us in a movie called Must Be the Music with Charles Dutton, Clifton Powell, The Roots, and she actually introduced me to her maybe a few months ago, not even that. And I came in with my little bio, my picture, whatever. And I remember this like it was yesterday. She was like, "Oh, he's cute." So I was like, I knew we had a good vibe from there. So I came down, did a show for her on South Street. I believe that was December or maybe January. I can't remember the date. It was South Street. So
yeah, that was
December the 6th.
It was February.
February
6th.
I'm all over the place. But from there, that was my first time with her actually seeing me perform. I played the drums, and the next thing you know, I was playing drums for her at her birthday party. We had never rehearsed a single time. We actually did a set together.
It was also funny how we met, though. It was like, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah, it was awkward. It was awkward.
It was awkward.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah. Awesome. But we formed a great bond. It's been a short amount of time, but sometimes time doesn't define how people come together. So we came together well. We both had positive mindsets. We're both moving forward.
And we're nerds.
We're nerds.
And I'm happy to be one.
Nerds. I am a nerd. I am a nerd.
Also, my graduation coming up. So I'm inviting all y'all to my graduation. My graduation coming up, and I really want y'all to be there. It's June 6th, right? Yeah. Yes, it's June 6th. I had to remember because I always say 16th, but actually it's June 6th, and I want all y'all to be there to celebrate me.
Hit us up on
Let us know.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. So, y'all, this is. Let me see. Go ahead, Tom. Simply D.
All right, well, I definitely want to appreciate all of y'all for coming out and sharing this evening with us.
Anytime.
I'm glad that everything is still moving positively with you and and the movement that you and your mother created, and that you are actually helping and making a difference in our school system with these kids, because it is very much needed. I'm very thankful and glad that you're doing something like that.
Oh, you gonna make me cry?
And I have a t-shirt.
See, I was just okay.
Definitely, I like your story and what you said, the stuff that you're doing, and you know that's something that I would like to definitely follow up on. So you can, you know, this way change that addresses, hit me up, let me know we're gonna perform and stuff like that. Cause I would like to come out and see what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one more thing. 27th, I'm opening for Quilly Mills, and I get a chance to win a verse with Freeway. So I do have tickets. You know, if you guys are available, you know, complimentary tickets on me and everything.
Yeah.
27th of March is at 8:00.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be there for that. And I'm definitely on business going.
All right.
Cool.
All right, this is your boy Mark 5. I appreciate everybody sticking around for 20 minutes after we usually off the air.
Thank you,
Monica, we got it. We know.
Bye guys.
Love
y'all.
I definitely want to thank everybody, I guess, for coming in the studio and talking about the topic bullying, I should say. You can tell I'm on overtime. Talk about the topic bullying, but before we get off the air, I will get my behind kicked by the boss if I don't talk about her birthday bash Saturday 2015, which is March 21st. Simply Monica presents Red Carpet Grown and Sexy Attire at 3320 Collins Street, the Galleria. I ain't even going to try to pronounce that. Galleria, but it's some other word after that. Special invited celebrity guests will be there. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Free before 10:30. All you just have to do, if you're listening to us, you have that Heat 100 app, and you get it free up to 10:30. So don't come at 12 talking about you getting it free. All right? This is your boy Mark 5. Thanks for tuning in to Open Conversation here on Heat 100 Radio. Next week, our girl Dark Child will be back in the building. We'll be full teamed up. And we'll have Tim and other guests. We're going to be talking about clothes, as far as different outfits that you shouldn't wear to church.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Different outfits that you shouldn't wear out in the wintertime, and so on.
I'm going to be out.
We out here. Thanks again for tuning in to Heat 100 Radio. Peace.
Good job. Good job, guys. Well, thank you, boss.
All right, let's get this picture, because I know you're right probably outside.
Yeah.
I figured that. Say bye to you, stream.
Bye.
Bye.